Hey guys, this is Unpunk. We're bringing you an awesome video here today. So as you can see right here, there is this sign in Shadows of Evil. We've seen it for the past 4 years, I believe now, and it's nothing new. It's been there for a long time, and it's just a tobacco company. Well, now it has a little meaning, and it links us up directly with the newest zombies map, the Voyage of Despair, which will be coming out with Black Ops 4 October 12th. So make sure you guys go and pre-order that so that way you guys are first in line to get your game. Nonetheless, these little Easter eggs I have linked up here. I discovered them earlier today when making some comparisons between Shadows of Evil's characters, which I want to talk about for a quick second, as Scarlet seems like a very similar figure to Jessica. She doesn't have the same, obviously, line of work, but they both have the same kind of style, and they're both female, and they both have a similar aspect. The other three roles are all men as well, which is very interesting. And keep in mind, these are about 30 years spaced apart, these two different maps. This one is in the 1940s, if I am correct, for Shadows of Evil, and it's about 1912 for the Titanic, the Voyage of Despair. But nonetheless, the next character we have that's kind of similar is Nero and Shaw, the new old guy. The new character Shaw is similar in attire, has a vest just about the same as Nero, has a white shirt underneath a dress shirt, kind of looks like a professional kind of setting, whereas Nero has a similar facial hair, looks like a younger version of Shaw, possibly relatives, I doubt, but possibly maybe there's a connection that way. And then we have Jackie Vincent in this Shadows of Evil, which links somewhat similar to Diego, the new sly kind of guy that pickpockets the girl. Well, you got a detective is what Jackie Vincent is, so those two kind of link up a little bit. And then we also have the last character, which is the big bulky fighter dude, which would be very similar to Floyd in this map. I believe it's Floyd Mayweather. So that's a interesting comparison. And then that sign that you just saw is also here. So the Harsa, I believe is how you say it, or the Harsa says Harsa and Sons on this safe in the Voyage of the Damned trailer, which you see when you're about halfway through it. Here you see this character that looks very aesthetically similar to Jessica as well. I know it's the time eras and such, but they did purposely seem to design her similar to Jessica, which is very interesting. So all of that already right there is some crazy information with the characters having similar settings and styles. And now we have this, which is an item or a ring that Nero wears, a very, very similar. I can't say it's spot on exactly the same as the ring Diego is wearing. It looks to be more of a black stone, while Nero's looks to be a little more rounded, less of the long shape to it and more of a red color. But Nero wears lots of rings and jewelry is very similar, so there's a possible somewhat either link or something. But it's very interesting, as these maps are set about 30 years apart from each other. It would be very weird to see the same kind of jewelry, or at least I would expect the same kind of jewelry on two different men from 30 or so odd years apart. So maybe there's a possible connection there, but that's a cool little reference. It looks like a throwback to Nero, maybe throwback to Shadows of Evil. I like that they're having these connections, and the storyline seems to be kind of similar. I would not be surprised if they have some form of connection to these Easter eggs, where you either hear something from Shadows of Evil or interact with something along the Voyage of Despair's Easter egg that links up with Shadows of Evil, linking the stories ever so slightly, like Treyarch likes to do with a little tinkling. They spread out little seeds in your mind over the years, so that way you guys can be like, oh my gosh, that connects, but here's another instance of the same sign again there. Very, very interesting stuff here indeed. Let me know what you guys think of all this. I'm sure there's more. If you guys saw any more connections between Voyage of Despair, the new zombies experience with Crew 9, or the Shadows of Evil crew, let me know what you think, if you think these are connected or will be in the future. As always, this is your friendly neighborhood Unpunk, bringing you the latest and the greatest Call of Duty Zombies news here, as well as Fortnite daily updates. We're gonna see you real soon. Peace.